on King's Quest, The Mask of Eternity. Previously. Uh-oh.
Can cure the dying journeyer for the price of 25 gold coins.
Ah, I remember now. Thank you.
That's got to be not very comfortable.
I should move cautiously across the thin ice of this pond.
Drop a rock on this guy. If we can pick it up. All right, let's try again. Wait. So there's the key to the jail cell. Wait a second. All right, and that's all the amazingness that happened last time. Man, what a game! What a game! All right, that set up like that. We should be getting input here in a second. Once this all right, come on, there it is. All right. Okay, gotta do that one. Okay. Alright, King's Quest. Mask of Eternity. What a game, indeed. Okay. So this is where we ended last time, I believe. Unfortunately, this does weird things with, Okay, Lost Paradise. We already did this. So, unfortunately, once you start overwriting saves, I'm not sure which one's the most recent save. It might be this one. Yeah, I maybe could have farmed that guy. This was probably the last save that we did. Probably, maybe. Because Paradise Lost is that last area that we got to. And we certainly didn't do a whole lot more than this, I think. So we got the flaming sword. Oh, we didn't do the potion of might yet. Because we should have 420 in that, so maybe it's this save. Because we most definitely did do the spell of permanent might. We cast that, and I think that's where we cut it last time. Was the spell of permanent might. So we got to figure out which save it is, because it's not in chronological order in the saves, because Windows 98 video game. But it's probably this one. So let's see. Yeah, 460. That looks about right. We don't have the spell ingredients for the might. Okay. This is very likely where we left off. So we're still missing, I think, 2 pieces of the mask here. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So there's 5 pieces of the mask. We're missing 2. We haven't found the one that's in this world yet. And I believe that's in the locked area on the first floor of this area. Which we're looking for a lever to open this. This is likely where the mask piece is, because that's what the in-game NPC kind of hinted at, that the piece that we're looking for is inside the key. And there's a big chest behind a locked door in this area. So clearly we're looking for that. So there was a large gap in front of the front entrance to this thing here. And it suspiciously looked like a large enough thing. So we put the icicle in there inside the gap here. And then when he put down the icicle in there, he said, I have an idea. And usually that means that there's some other step you have to do this. And I have a feeling it's operate the lever to close this door, because the door doesn't close on its own. So the lever to use that door it wasn't this one.
'Tis empty.
It's empty. I don't. Well, huh. Where was the mechanism to open and close this door? So that was my thought, is that you have to slam this door shut and then... Okay, so if that's not it, then is it... Oh! Wait, what? Huh. Okay. So we gotta... So we got some water? Okay. And does that mean we can... So what does that accomplish? What does that accomplish? So we need to... So our end goal here for this area, take away the sword, is
Could be a locking device. I see a slot. Perhaps something fits there.
Yeah, so we need something that'll fit in that slot to open this, and then that is presumably where the Mask of Eternity
The door is locked.
There's also
The door
this
is
guy,
locked.
right? So we can't, like... Okay. Oh, we gotta freeze it with
Success.
that. Hey. Okay. And then... Yo. All right. Okay. So you got to make use of the elemental things that you have. Hey, look at that. Hey. Okay. Got it.
Aye, it worked. I hope to not break.
Well, we can make another one. Okay. Got him. Hardest puzzle. Well, so far the hardest puzzle was that dumb elevator in the fire area. That one stumped me for a while. Okay. Just Falcon punch that guy. And...
Aha! Another mask piece.
Oh, that's one of the Shadow Guard guys.
The mask belongs to my master. It will not aid you.
Twill not aid you either.
Got him. Okay. And we got a level up out of it. Nice. Okay. Gadzooks. That'll be a zoinks, a zounds for me, dog. Okay. So, as far as mask pieces then, so we got the one from there. I don't recall getting one from here. Or okay, so the first piece we got by default, started the game. The second piece we got from, or we didn't get one here. We did get one here. That was at the witch's place, so that's the second one. The third one we got from, if we got it from the Barrens, I don't remember where. What, it might have been here? Okay, maybe we're heading, I guess we're heading back up to where that, the druid was. So we got the, no, there's 5, because we're still missing a piece up there. We also don't currently have access to the final area of the game, the whatever it is, the floating islands or something, but we'll figure that out. I'm sure there's an in-game mechanism for it to tell me how to do that. So we did get the permanent spell of might, and I have a strong suspicion that that is for moving those big metal boxes in the Land of the Dead. Which, oh geez, okay. Which we so far haven't been able to interact with. This way. So there's still the little girl in the Land of the Dead. We haven't been able to save her yet. So I'm sure that'll get us something. And I'm trying to remember, but I'm pretty sure the only place where those big metal boxes, I got XP for something.
I am not near anything to climb.
I got a lot of XP. What? Okay. I just got a lot of XP for something. Whatever it is, I don't know. But we got a third of a level just now for just running over here. And we've already been here. So I'm not sure why it did that. Because clearly we've been here already, because that's a dead dragon. Okay, here I believe we can just drop down. Okay. Oh god, XP for jumping. Who knows? It might be. It might be. Maybe it's like an Elder Scrolls game where you just got to jump constantly to level up. All right. So we have these cool crystal pyramid things, and that's the in-game hint mechanism, I guess, but they don't give you access to until the end of the game. Presumably the end of the game. All right. What's he got for us this time? I'd rather not. Please don't give me hints unless I specifically ask for them. By the way,
hast completed thy work.
I'm looking to do this myself.
Thou art now prepared for entry to the realm of the sun. Behold.
Oh, okay. So that guy gives you the. All right, not yet. Okay. All right, land of the sun. All right, just in case it crashes, and also in case anything weird happens here. All right. Hi, Cyrus. Good morning.
Hail, champion eternal, thou hast completed thy worldly tasks. Thou art now prepared for entry to the realm of the sun. Behold.
How have we completed our task, though? We only have 4 pieces of the mask. And all right, sure. Also, if there's any in-game movies that play, any video, sometimes they just might not play. Luckily, this one is. Good. I also can't touch anything. I can't touch the mouse or the keyboard, otherwise it will skip this. I gotta be really careful. Like, even adjusting the volume can make it skip this. Alright. Are we dead? Did that kill us? Okay. Looks like there's not much to this area because it's not loading a whole lot. So I suppose if it is just floating islands, then there probably wouldn't be a whole lot. Okay, hopefully there's a teleport point in this area. And then Realm of the Sun level 1. Oh god.
By my oath, am I really here, in the realm of the sun?
Huh. Okay. Why weren't we able to do that earlier? If it's supposed to be that easy. Eh? Okay.
You're dead meat!
Oh, wait, come on. Man, these guys are way easier than the ones we fight earlier in the game. And I've almost leveled again. Oh, oh. Okay. Sure.
It is locked. There must be a key.
Oh. Okay. Oh man, do those just continuously respawn? That's annoying. Okay.
Hark! Seek thou the tablet of knowledge. Thou shalt not enter the hall of truth without it.
Hark.
Alas, 'tis locked.
Alack.
Hark! Seek thou the tablet of knowledge. Thou shalt not enter the hall of truth without it.
Sure. Oh, those are the things that are in the water. That's a pretty amazing animation. Okay. We only got one more, one whole DPS on our ranged weapon out of that level up. Man, I'll give you tons of healing here. Oh. This might be just the game freezing until it loads. Okay. All right. So this is where's this land again? Sun. So we'll just call this Sun. Oh. Save. Okay.
Tis beyond my reach.
Oh, that's neat. The enemy's weapons can break breakable things.
Halt, puny mortal!
Okay, I have a feeling that any room with this square on the floor, these guys can likely spawn. So I just gotta be careful in rooms like that. Yep. Okay, it's gotta be these squares on the floor. Like if you step on one, these guys will spawn. Maybe you specifically have to step on those squares to get them to spawn? Alright.
Could these be the archons of which the prophet Hector spoke? The guardians of the Mask of Eternity?
The chance of order provides
Could the...
life immortal. The armor of light can protect against the Greedo. Sepsana, only the sword of truth can battle the Greedo. Seek the tablets, regain the missing precepts that have vanished from the tablet of knowledge. Only the black abyss can vanquish mortal Greedo. Cannot be slain.
The tablet of knowledge, void of its precepts.
What if it's
This looks to be a sacred sun altar.
He shall
Okay.
free our sun. He is banished. All is darkness and evil.
And it makes you walk when you enter this hallway for some reason. Okay, so if I didn't step on the square that time and no spawn.
Halt! Hand over the mask!
That hardly gives you any XP at all, killing these guys. looks like the guys in armor don't respawn, but the weird demon things do. Whatever these things are. There's another one somewhere else. I don't know where that other one went. Maybe I should just use the sword instead. That seems to be a little more effective. Okay, so this is back where we started. And it doesn't look like I can return to where I came from. Here. It just looks like once we're here, we're here. This save system is really annoying. Alright. Yeah, like the map made it look like we're gonna be on some cool floating island. This thing is giving me the business. Okay. Maybe that was the boss? Huh. Sure. Okay, there's something up there. Alright, so it means level 1 and level 2. That's going up, I guess. Oh, we can ascend here. Okay. Oh, geez. Maybe these guys just spawn randomly. Guess I'm not getting those. Okay. Well, I should probably finish exploring this floor before going up and down. So does this function as a warp point? Alright. So we got that tablet, but it sounds like we have to do something to the tablet. This is annoying if these guys keep respawning. Like, sure, I'm getting healing items out of it, but... Oh.
'Tis locked. There must be a key.
Okay. Okay.
Alas, 'tis locked.
Behold, the Hall of Truth. Have faith, O champion. In trust is truth.
I see. Okay. Oh my god. The save system. Like, at least in the other King's Quest games, you could just change directories. in trust is something.
A golden sword. But how can I reach it?
Ah, haha. Okay.
I am not close enough.
Sure. Why trust when you can use a rock?
I am not close enough. It disappeared.
Sure.
That fiend, it taunts me. Oh, what is this?
Oh, we got
I
a.
bear the key of truth.
Okay. Sure. A hell of a puzzle.
Egad!
Alright, hold on, demon. I'm pretty sure that was probably supposed to kill me. Alright. That's a zounds from me, dog. Okay. Well, let's see if that's supposed to kill you. Like if we... Yeah. So that is supposed to kill you. Alright. So if it nudges you off the platform, it doesn't kill you. Maybe? Let's see. Let's go in here with the sword drawn.
I am not close enough. I am not close enough.
Alright.
Egad!
What happens if we give this thing the business? Zounds? Alright. Well. Okay. Zounds. We did it. Okay. Maybe we can actually...
Disappeared. It disappeared.
Gadzooks. Okay. I guess we're done with this area. Alright. So we got the key. That's presumably for that. Let's see what's over here, I guess.
You're dead meat! What is the power of truth?
I know not the answer. I shall seek it.
Okay. That looked like a piece of the mask there for a second. Okay. Alright. There's nothing to the right here. Okay. Can't remember what that is. Maybe I just didn't explore there. I guess I'll head there next. We haven't filled in stuff here either. Yeah, talking doors are never your friend in video games. Power of love. Well, we already learned of the power of love in King's Quest 6. Oh, jeez. Okay. This room is bad news. So that open area on the floor moved downwards when I came near it. So it looks like it's a pressure plate. Hold it. So let's see if our good buddy Mr. Rock. No. Okay. Ah, okay. So they're hidden. That makes more sense. Okay, so if I walk over here, yeah, okay. That solves that mystery. So if there's already a spot on the floor, then I assume walking into it again doesn't spawn another one. At least not immediately. Okay, that solves that question, I guess. Alright, so this is where we got the tablet. That's for that. So there's still a spot here where we can use a grapple to go up. But I think going through this door is probably our next move. Alright. Alright, we get our Zeldo sword and shield.
Truth is mighty and shall prevail.
Okay. 840? Holy shit. We went from like 400 something. Oh. Okay, so this is the sword and shield from the cover of the game. So we got that, and it looks like there's still another suit of armor. It looks like. So there's still that, and that looks different from the armor you get when you use the defense magic. So there's probably another armor upgrade. Yeah, a little bit of a power upgrade, just a little bit. Man. Okay. I guess no sense in using the ranged weapon now. Unless we get a really sick ranged weapon, in which case I'll totally use that. Okay. Alright, so I guess we're going up. Oh, there is the door. Maybe we can answer the door's riddle now. Though I have a feeling we probably have to go up to the higher levels to to learn the rest of the answer for that magic door. I kind of get the feeling we're past the point of no return, though. Like,
What is the power of truth?
Truth is mighty and shall prevail.
Okay. I'm not sure if I want to backtrack to that grapple point, but it'll probably be okay. Oh, all right. Maybe we should. All right. I want to see what's at the top of that grapple point, because it might be a teleport point back to the previous lands, and if it is, then I know we have stuff we can still do in the other lands. At least one. So let's see what's over here. All right. No, the potion armor is a white tunic thing with a big red cross on it, like Crusader armor. Oh, this is just a... Well, that's anticlimactic. Okay, well, alright.
I carry a small medallion depicting the Mask of Eternity.
Okay, well, it looks like there was a plot item up here. Glad I went back, I guess. It's kind of a weird thing to keep in just a pot up there, but sure. Okay. See how quickly that demon thing dies to this sword. Two hits. That's pretty good. I will take that. All right. It's weird that they split these up into regions. Maybe like this is the outside part of the temple, and that's why it needs a separate load zone. Because they weren't really load zones for most of the rest of the game. It was just here's everything. Enjoy. But now here they decided to split it up into smaller levels for some reason. Okay. And this is a... Oh, jeez. Okay. If ever there were a place to use these strength and... Okay, well then. So we got an invisibility potion. And yeah, this is what the Crusader armor looks like, which does not look like that armor. That one's got like a sun on the chest. Okay. Sure. So this is a much smaller area, judging from the scale of the map. It looks like this is just all combat all the time in this area.
You're dead meat!
It's a good thing I've been stockpiling healing items for most of the game. Because now we really need them. Healing items? This whole room?
How gainest thou the light?
Strength?
I shall seek the answer.
Sure.
Hand over the mask.
We still don't even have all the mass pieces yet. 50. So
You're dead, underling.
hopefully that last piece of the mask is here, because otherwise, shit, I don't know. Maybe we're soft locked. I sure hope not. I guess we will see. It'd be nice if these guys drop 3 healing things.
Die!
I'm using 3 healing things on pretty much every fight. Those work too. Okay.
You're dead, underling.
This looks kind of like that teleport point, except it's just a big cauldron.
Vile cauldron! Can I stop it?
Oh, that's what's making. Oh, we saw this in a vision earlier in the game.
Egad! The vision in the witch's cauldron!
Yeah.
Foul cauldron creates these nasty devils. Vile cauldron! Can I stop it? This will not work. This will not work. This will not work. This will not work. This will not work.
Use our spare key we've been
This will not work.
hanging around.
This will not work. Extraordinary.
Ah!
It is really a sacred well.
Naturally. Sure. Alright, and it's a healing spot. I'll take it. Alright, we solved that puzzle, you guys, the old-fashioned way. Use every item until it works. I'm a genius. Alright. This is actually the first free healing place we've come across in, like, 3 worlds. And not unwelcome here. Okay. Yeah, that's how you do it. That's master adventure game player here. This is top level gameplay. You're witnessing that. I played an adventure game or two. I know how to click items on things. Okay. Maybe guards won't. Oh, I was gonna say maybe guards won't spawn anymore because of that, but nope.
You're dead meat!
run back and forth with that thing constantly because I got healing for days. Okay, what does Spooky Ghost Man have to say here?
Lo, champion, the hall of light. Thou shalt not walk in darkness, but shalt have the light of knowledge.
So it's going to be really dark in this area? Sure.
I cannot read it. 'Tis too dark here.
Okay. Assume I got just push this thing. Push it into the light, probably. Oh man, what a puzzle. Dang. I really had to strain my brain on this one.
The key to enlightenment is knowledge. By my faith, another key.
Zounds. Yeah, well done, Roberta. She's outdone herself on this one. All right. Nice set. It forces you back into walk mode when you go through those special doors for some reason. Sure. All right. So that's probably for that door there. So probably something. I don't think I've come across a locked door yet. Yo. All right. So this is the last of our chainmail onesie. So it looks like we're still going to have a little bit. We're going to have chainmail onesie right down there now. So the one thing that's going to be least protected, it's right there. Well done, Roberta.
Mind enlightened gains the light of life.
Yep. You got all this other protection, but right there, you got one obvious weak spot. It's like, so these are chainmail assless chaps, essentially. Or plate mail assless chaps. Well done, Roberta. Yeah, also helmet. You know, first time in the game we've had one. Plate mail assless chaps. They censored. That's a new one. They didn't used to do that.
Alas, 'tis locked.
Alack.
This will not work.
Guess we're not getting through there. Okay, is there anything back this way? Alright, well now okay. So compare this to that. So he doesn't have a helmet on in the title, but it looks like everything else is pretty much the same. We're on the cover. Okay. And yeah, we're definitely at point of no return now from the looks of things. So there's nothing off to the side there. So yeah, it's either here or here. And I'm curious if there's a way through that door. Yep, where's the sun? Okay.
How gainest thou the light?
A mind enlightened gains the light of life.
Hey, Slamwich, I am doing great. Hopefully you are as well. We finished up Monster Rancher earlier, and the game after Sim Theme Park is Bogey Dead 6, which is a flight combat game from 1996. And that should also be a short one for our upcoming NPS Explosion. So Sim Theme Park is going to be a one-sitting game, and so is Bogey Dead 6. I might just do them both in the same stream. I don't know. I'll just throw both of them on my PSIO. We can just bang those out in one evening. Because I'm still not exactly decided on what the next backlog game is going to be. I have some ideas, but I'm not quite decided yet. Okay. Well, we Game Sharked through today's session with Monster Rancher, and we got through to the credits. There's not much to that game. Okay, this looks and sounds like a final area, if I had to guess. There's that something's making a hissing sound around here. That Yep, okay. Sure. So I just had to interact with the gold urn thing, and it opened up that thing. I'm guessing the potion of See Invisible probably would have revealed that. I wonder if that's a sleeping sound effect is what that is. It's like a sleepy dragon or something. Because it's either something hissing or somebody snoring.
Speak thou of order.
I know not how, yet.
Okay. And yeah, this area of the game is a little underwhelming. I was sold on cool floating islands, and instead we get this generic ass dungeon. Like, I think this area is right up there with the Land of the Dead, and not much to it. Oh. All right. So these are the zombie enemies from the... Oh, shit. Okay. Sure. These are way tankier here. I wonder if this is a portal back to the land of the dead. Okay.
Tis locked. There must be a key.
Sure. Or maybe there's enemies here because we didn't resolve all of the plot things in the land of the dead, perhaps? I don't know. Yeah, their faces are really weird. It's the same faces as the skulls in that skull puzzle. But I guess all the skulls in that area had that same weird face. At least the random like minor enemy skeletons.
Alas, 'tis locked.
Behold the Hall of Order, O champion. He who does not correct small faults shalt not control great ones.
Okay. So he who does not correct small thoughts shall not have great ones, I guess. We didn't get a subtitle there for that one. So apologies for those who couldn't hear that. But sure. Not sure what he means.
I must discern the proper order.
Camera? Hello? Oh no. It's a moving block puzzle. God, okay. Alright, so this one's in the corner. So how do I... Can I move that? God. Well, this looks horrible. Okay, this is... Alright, at least I can move individual blocks, so that's something. So we gotta get all the edge pieces all the way out of here. Oh, that's the farthest we can move that. Okay. So this one needs to get moved down. Oh, no. Okay, well, sure. Okay. This one's over. So it's that one needs to get to the bottom. Well, that's nice that we can just... we can kind of push in between them. Okay. Alright. And then... So can we... push that up, like... hit the corner of it like this? No. Okay. We can't push these any further down. Okay, so let's push those together and out of the way. Okay, so I want to get this one up there. So we'll push this one. Well, Didn't want to do that, but okay. All right, so we'll push this one. Actually, wait. I wanted to push this one out like this. I want to move this one over here. Get this one in the corner. Okay. So this one's top center. That's not where I wanted that one. Sure. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of these kinds of puzzles either, but this one, for what it's worth, this one could be much worse. It could be the kind where you there's only one empty spot and you have to move them all in place. Those puzzles I hate those. But this one isn't that kind of puzzle, which, thank you, Roberta. Roberta, why is the collision detection so not great? Okay, so we'll get these three together. Push that. Okay. Together up there and out of the way. Alright. Yeah, it could have been much worse. Could have been much worse. Alright, let's push these to the right. Push this one up so I can move that one over. No, don't do that. Ugh. Okay. Start putting these in place. Probably many unnecessary moves done here to do this, but we got there eventually. I don't screw this up. And also, in case the game crashes, which it has done, I think 8 or 9 times so far. Don't want to do all that again. And then here's where we find out, oh, you should have done it upside down. I'm still not sure what the spooky ghost guy, what he said about small thoughts to do larger ones, what that had anything to do with this, but sure. All that for sure. Okay. All right, camera. You can. Okay. So we still haven't been over there yet. this is where the... Oh, there's another gold pot back there. Is this where we... This is where we started. Okay. So this is where we warped into. And this is a locked door down there. Okay.
Speak thou of order.
Oh, that wasn't the locked door.
I know not how,
No.
yet.
Sorry, door. I'll be back in a minute. Okay.
Order is unity, and therefore perfect harmony.
Sure.
I carry the chalice of order.
All right. Sure.
Speak thou of order.
Order is unity and therefore perfect harmony.
Okay. All right. Very exciting. Ugh. This area of the game could have been better. Okay, altar room. We don't have all the pieces of the mask.
Seek thou the fifth piece of the Mask of Eternity. Thou shalt not enter the inner sanctum without it.
How?
Seek thou the fifth piece of the Mask of Eternity. Thou shalt not enter the inner sanctum without it.
This will not work. This will not work. This will not work.
Seek thou the fifth piece of the Mask of Eternity. Thou shalt not enter the inner sanctum without it.
Okay, there must be a warp somewhere then. Okay, there's apparently a warp point somewhere that maybe it's where the skeletons were. Okay. Maybe it's that. That's where we got the key, though. I didn't see any warp points when we were exploring, but maybe it might be down here, actually. Alright. So if there isn't a warp point there, then we're going to have to go down each level and fill in the map until we find it, I guess. Okay, well, all right. This sleeping sound effect. The sleeping sound effect also makes me wonder that we're missing something important. Unless the sleeping sound effect's coming from like the level above us. I really hope this isn't a soft lock. This would be a pretty dumb soft lock, and hopefully it doesn't have anything to do with that that key, that extra key that we got. Maybe the extra key was tricking the game into thinking like, oh yeah, the player has this many inventory items. Let them warp to the final area of the game. It's fine. Surely they have everything they need because they have all that stuff in their inventory. And I'm not ruling out that possibility. It is entirely possible that glitch might have messed things up, but that I'm only going to come to that conclusion if there's no warp in the other parts of this area. Because there's still this door here. Maybe the chalice opens that, because there is that. So that's the next hope, is that the chalice opens up that door.
This will not work. This will not work. Alas, 'tis locked. This will not work.
Perhaps there is a switch for this. We got two doors there. That's the healing thing. That's the way up. So this is where we got the suit of armor. Yeah, it's got to be something with that locked door. And maybe you can just walk through the door. It might be an illusionary door. It wouldn't be the first time there's been one of those in the game. Okay, I guess not. Well, shit. Alright, let's get out the old see invisible potion.
This potion will reveal from the objects of deception, illusion, or invisibility.
Yeah. So things that are illusionary, they'll kind of have a semi-transparency effect on them. This is kind of back where we came from. Oh, there's that. Sounds. Well, usually the way to get through doors like that is on the same level that you're... Got him. Got him. Okay, it's the one unlit candle. Got it. It's the unlit candle. And then this should be the warp point. Oh, or it's...
The final mask piece!
Oh, it's the final masterpiece. Okay.
Strange. No opponent.
Die, cur!
Oh. Yes, opponent. They're just over there. Okay. Well, I was hoping that would let us backtrack, and that would be a warp point. So to go elsewhere, but I guess not. Okay.
You're dead meat!
Okay. Ugh. Well, who doesn't hate Steve Carter? Come on. Yep. Well, no, Roberta wasn't merciful. I had side quests I wanted to do. Like, we got that spell of mites, and we never got to use it. Yeah, the little girl in the land of the dead, she's on her own. Maybe she can learn the spell of might and be able to move those boxes. Because we're sure as shit not going back there. Okay, I guess this is probably the end game now. We just gotta very slowly run back. Okay. All the items respawn? Sure. Okay. South. But it's fine. She would have died eventually. We saved her the trip. We did her a favor. Yeah, maybe there's a teleporter behind this door. I doubt it, but we'll see. Alright. End game? Let's see.
Lo, champion eternal.
Lo.
The door to the inner sanctum of the mask.
Alright, well I got plenty of healing at least for what's presumably the end of the game.
Finally we meet, mortal. I must commend thee. Thou hast proven more stalwart than I thought. 'Twill be a shame to see one such as thee die.
I have no intention of dying, Lucreto.
That's quite the fire effect. Alright, hold on. Let me slowly put these pieces of mask on there. Man, that's some fire right there. You gotta put these pieces on one at a time. While you... Wow.
Thou shalt pay, swine!
Incredible. Yep, don't mind me. Just...
The mask. It will not shield thee, puny cur.
And so you think?
Thou wilt not get away with this!
wonder if we have to knock him into the portal. Like that dumb skeleton fight. It's that dumb skeleton fight all over again. Okay. We knocked him into a 10 FPS portal. Zounds. All right, I'm not touching anything in case this is an F&B. And this is the standard credits that you can access through the main menu. We missed a Roberta credit, or it didn't show up on screen, but the first credit was for Roberta. And that was the game, apparently. Interesting. Okay, I think what I want to do before we move on from this one, and after the credits here, I want to load up a save from where we started today, and I want to warp to the land of the dead, and I want to see what happens when you save the little girl, because we had that still left to do. So that was in the land of the dead, and I believe that was the only other unresolved thing we didn't do, was just saving her. You missed it, Cyrus. Well, the final boss battle was placing the 5 pieces of the mask on the thing, and then hitting the final boss like 3 times with the sword in between putting a piece on there. So that was it. You'd put a piece on the altar, the boss would warp in, you'd hit him a few times, he would disappear, you put another piece on, you'd hit him a few times until a portal opened up, and then you just kept hitting him until he would back into the portal. And then that was it. It was just like that skeleton boss we fought earlier in the game on top of the that building in the land of the dead. The world famous talking bear, sure. We scored almost, that is a shitload of points. 6.3 million out of 66 million? Or 6.6 million? Huh. They really inflated the points value of stuff in these games. There's 6.6 million. Holy crap. Okay. Sure. All right, so it was that one. This one? I think this is where we left off or started today on. Okay. Cuz like King's Quest 1 had 150 points. I think the one with the most points was like 6, I want to say, at 260 points. And then this one is just, hey, 6.6 million points. Sure. Okay. So for our official game time counter, we're at 17 hours 20 minutes, and we'll say that's how long it took for the blind playthrough this one. That's pretty long. That is a pretty long playthrough. Certainly longer than most of the rest. Like the average time for most of the other ones was I think the game crashed here, by the way. I probably have to Alt F4. So let's just go ahead and do that. Because old DOS game, I probably have to Control Alt delete this. Oh, okay, never mind. It made it. Please don't crash. I didn't mean it, game. You're very well programmed. There you go. Okay. It's not okay. There it is. Okay, so the warp point was down there, so we gotta make it back this way. Okay. I will tell you what I think of the game once I'm done with it. That's what I do after every playthrough is I have a screen that I bring up where I tell you everything that I thought about the game. We'll get to that once we see what happens here. And we type a loose end here. So I'm pretty sure that was the only thing that we really didn't do was save the little girl. And I'm pretty sure I have the spell of might on. Okay. Alright, let's see what all this is about. We're not getting any music, but sure, fine. Okay. It just took longer than I thought it would for the game to crash. Okay. Oh, that's mass.ini. Mass.exe. Mass.exe is opening up an INF file for some reason. What? Mask.exe. Open. Okay. Well, at least the game waited until after we were done to start crashing. Because yeah, I guess that's the first crash of today's playthrough. All right, what was this one? Yep. Okay. Okay. It's 2:00. I'm just thinking if we wrap this up quick enough, and depending on how I'm feeling, we might be doing Sim Theme Park tonight, guys. Because I already have it on my PS1, on my SIO, the flash card. And I'm pretty sure I don't need a manual or anything. We can just do it. Because this actually wrapped up quicker than I thought it would. I thought we had at least 3 or 4 hours left of this one. And assuming saving the little girl in the underworld isn't super time consuming, that means we probably have, let's just say 20 minutes left of this. Put a number on that. So yeah, I was only planning on spending like an hour or two with sure, let's just save there. An hour or two with Sim Theme Park anyways, so shit, let's just do it tonight. Let's just do it tonight.
Good dragon, may I presume transport back across the Great Lake?
Aye, thou mayst.
Aye.
Climb thou on my back, and I shall take thee.
Okay. Alright, get the PlayStation plugged in while the dragons me over there. Good. That cutscene's just long enough for me to
I shall
set up my
wait for
PlayStation.
thee if thou shouldst need transport back.
Thank you, dragon.
Silly cheat codes. Nice. I love silly cheat codes, actually. Okay, so it's down here. All right, let's see what the big deal was in the Land of Fire. Yeah, the dragon sounds like it's some really forced act. Why isn't it letting me? Hello? There we go. Okay. Sure. Yeah, for whatever reason, when they did the voice of the dragon, they made him really enunciate everything that they made the dragon say. Sure. All right. So yeah, I've decided. I made the decision. We're gonna do Sim Theme Park tonight. So if you need to, I don't know, make some food or whatever, get a giant bottle of hard liquor, whatever you need to get through an hour and a half of Sim Theme Park. Let's say now's a good time to do it, unless you really care about what happens here. Because yeah, we're gonna do it tonight. So there's also those giant bowl boxes over there. So the little girl is down there. So I wonder if we could just move these that are over here now. Coffee enclosure. All right. Well, you can make coffee while I'm doing the wrap up. But for okay. So yeah, that does. Yeah. So those were exactly what I thought they were. So when we did this area, I had a feeling. So these are the 4 things that control the portals, and then we'd come across these and I couldn't find them, and that's because they were underneath there. So that explains that mystery. Although what the hell those do is another mystery, I suppose. Because I don't know what the hell those do. But that explains that, I guess. Maybe that has something to do with the little girl quest or something. Actually, these are lit up now, and
Whoever.
I don't remember that flame being green. Okay, hold up here. All right, so this one's unlit. And that one's lit. Okay, I seem to recall there was a tablet somewhere that said something about, light up this, and this. I think it mentioned 3 things, and then something happens. But I didn't make a note of it. Okay, well, we did something. We sure did something somewhere, because those are all lit, apparently. Maybe this. Okay. All right, maybe something happens here. So we, if you recall back to the first or second session we had with the game, we had that bug where I climbed up on top of this, and then we got that, it warped us out of bounds or something, and we got the, hail fair damsel, and then we died cutscene. Um. Oh boy, have I missed the platforming in this game.
Here, lass, an exit. I don't reckon you should go alone.
No, sir. I know the way. I can run fast. Those monsters won't catch me.
All right, young maid. Run straight away home and wait there. I shall check on you later if I can.
Aye, kind sir. Thank you.
How's she doesn't have a magic map. Like, does she live here? What? Okay, it looks like this might be different. All right, I'm curious if so what the hell did those Huh. Why is this save taking so long now? These saves are like instant in the last area of the game. Okay, is there anything different
I
here?
am not near anything to climb.
Yeah, it might have been just points and XP. Okay, so there's still nothing up here. All right, let's see if we can get that bug to happen again. I'm still not sure what the hell the green flames did, but I think I clicked like down here. Not getting the bug. Unless there's some other way to do it, like... Okay. Interesting. So, yeah, I'm not sure what those, lighting those flames, what that even accomplishes. Maybe the, Alright, I'm gonna try talking to this guy again. Maybe there's something new with him now.
Poor foolhardy lad. Ne'er a chance had he.
Okay. Weird. What the hell would that cutscene that we saw? Oh, there's this. Is that the Hail Fair Damsel thing? That's gotta be. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's definitely that's the NPC we saw in that the bug. Hail, fair damsel.
Hail, fair lady.
Oh.
May I slake my thirst at your well?
I pray thee, partake of my rejuvenating water. Beware, though, the corrosive water of the river of death.
What?
Tell me, fair maid, are you well in this wretched place?
Oh, I am not afeared. My magic protects me. My magic can protect thee also.
Me? How?
Bring me some rust and mold. By mixing those with my rejuvenating waters, I can concoct for thee a potent protective spell.
Done.
Wait, did she just not spawn earlier in the game? Was she supposed to be here when we came through here? Because she... Or maybe she spawns in after you move the boxes? Because we've had this rust and mold for forever.
I have found some mold.
So yeah, we have the mold.
Wonderful.
And then, well, the rust we already used for something else. Maybe this keyboard.
I do not require that, good knight.
Sure. Yeah, I don't think I have rust. Okay, well.
Forgive me, fair lady. I have given you some mold, but may I ask again, the last item need...
If thou dost not wish to heed my words, so be it. Good luck, champion.
Sure.
I do not require that, good knight.
Aha. Okay, well, that settles that then. I'm pretty sure that was the last, like, unresolved thing from the rest of the playthrough, really. We did all that. Did pretty much everything here except for this, which, sure. Did everything there. Everything underground that I can think of. We didn't buy from every store, but I don't see need to. Because money kind of stopped being an issue once we got here. Did everything I think we could there. Finished that area. As far as I know. Like, maybe we missed something over here, but pretty sure we did everything there. Yeah. Oh, geez. Perfect. Well, we were done with the game anyway. All right. Let's stop the timer here on King's Quest: The Mask of Eternity. That is a fitting end for this one. Oh boy. Okay. All right. King's Quest: The Mask of Eternity, huh? All right. So complete the game? Yeah, you sure did. Cheated? I don't think I had to look up anything, really. So we played through on normal. I'm trying to think back if I ever had to ask for a hint or looked up anything. And I don't think I did. Like, the closest I got to it was that that elevator puzzle where we had to get the control wand for the dragon. But I still figured that out on my own. So this is a totally legit playthrough here. Of that one, completely blind. My first time playing through this. Didn't have to cheat. Didn't have to look up anything. So we good. All right, things I liked. Let's see. Good story and writing. Which is something I wouldn't have expected to say about this one. So this is my first time playing this one, first time seeing this one in any real capacity. I bought it when it came out, and this is my first time playing it. So it's been sitting on my shelves for the past 20 plus years, and first time I've even played this one. Let's see. Good looking game for 1998. Let's see. Decent length for an action adventure game. Decent length, not length. Let's see. Good puzzles. Voice acting was above average for the time. Let's see. That's most everything that I can think of off the top of my head. All right, things I didn't like. Some of the writing was corny as hell. Let's see. A few of the puzzles were a little too obtuse. Namely the getting the control rod. I thought that one was just unnecessarily dumb because there wasn't any other real hint as to, or in-game tell as to there being a hidden second floor there. Let's see. Not many uses for the invisibility spell, and even then they didn't give you that many charges of it anyways. Let's see. Combat was a little too simplistic. Leaned a little bit too heavy on mazes, especially in the Land of the Dead. The platforming was inaccurate as all hell. So that platforming, holy shit. Hey, yep, here just in time. We beat King's Quest. Final boss fight was horrible. By the way, Ed, we're not done tonight. I'm going to be starting and finishing Sim Theme Park, so we're still going to be streaming after this. Let's see. So, okay, I'm not gonna put this into things I did not like here, but I'll just mention this is supposed to be a King's Quest game, and this is very much not a King's Quest game. But I actually didn't mind that, so that's why I'm not gonna put it in writing here, but it is worth mentioning. Okay. All right, dank memes, plate mail, assless chaps. We had that throwing rocks at that guard in the ice world. Zounds. All right, people can't understand zounds. Zounds. Oh. Good job, Peepo. What was it? Zounds. Gadzooks. What were the other amazing catchphrases? Zounds, Gadzooks. Oh yeah, the Doom sound effects. What else? Zounds, Gadzooks. Oh yeah. Main character can punch so hard that things explode. Egad. Sure. Man, Peepo just can't handle it sometimes. Looks like yeah, that's most I can think of. Okay. Sure. Drum and bass. No. Ailmouse also no. All right, difficult, easy to hard. The combat in this was pretty simple. You could either just cheese things with the ranged weapons, like in a few of the fights that were probably supposed to be difficult. You could just position yourself right next to like a wall or an edge or something, and then aim slightly off to the side of it and still be able to hit something behind it. So I know we did that for the fight with the fire dwarves in the fire area. We did that for the fight with the witch. which that probably should have been a boss fight, but I just shot her around the corner and she didn't even hit me with her attacks. So that certainly trivialized a lot of the combat. And I played on normal difficulty, and I still ended the game with like 120 healing mushrooms, like 80 of the crystals, 20 of the level 3, and then 6 or 7 of the full heal potions. So clearly the combat is not difficult in this one. Let's see. Let's see. As far as puzzles go, like you need more than 2 brain cells to figure out some of the puzzles in this game, but they're still not like oh man, I gotta look up a walkthrough. I gotta call Ken Williams and get a hint book for this one. Like it wasn't really that bad. A lot of the difficulty in this game was one was the jumping puzzles. Like the kind of clunky controls got in the way of some platforming, and it was a little too unforgiving. Which sure, for 1998, this is still pretty early for 3D platforming. Like Super Mario 64 kind of paved the way in 96 for how to 3D platform, and they were still kind of figuring out how to do it properly in 98. So you can kind of give that a pass for having pretty imprecise platforming. But it certainly didn't help that anytime you jumped anywhere, you either landed perfectly, or you died in a fire, or you fell more than half your body height and died. Those are the 3 possibilities if you ever jumped in this game. And yeah, you also need to probably play this with some way to take notes. Like you don't really need to make a map in this game, because thankfully they give you a magic map like pretty much at the start of the game, so you don't have to at least write down a map like you had to do in previous games. Yeah, that probably covers most of the difficulty in this. So it's pretty forgiving in a lot of ways that the previous King's Quest games weren't, in terms of puzzle solving and exploration. And the added layer of combat really didn't make things more difficult either. So as long as you had at least a little bit of perception and took notes sometimes, you can pretty easily get through this game. Like another complication, which kind of is in the game's fault, is that it does crash from time to time. There certainly are technical issues that also make this game more difficult than it needs to. But on the other hand, you can quick save and save pretty much anywhere in the game, and they give you a ton of save slots, so that also kind of negates all of that. As long as you keep in the back of your mind, like, hey, this game can crash at any time, then that's less of an issue. So I'm gonna say this was below average difficulty. Not like completely brain dead easy, but certainly easier than let's say easier than a hardcore adventure game would be, and it would also is easier than a straight up action adventure game like let's say a Tomb Raider in combat difficulty and exploration difficulty. So because this game is one of those fusions of those genres, all the pieces that make up it are of below average difficulty, and combined it makes something that is below average in difficulty, and that you can get through it relatively easily. All right, and then what I thought of this game from 1 to 5. So as a King's Quest game, this is not a great King's Quest game because it is just so different from all the other games in the series. There's very few things that are in common between this game and the previous games in the series. The 7 before this. It has King Graham, and then that's about it, and Castle Daventry. Everything else is just completely unrelated to the King's Quest lore. But if you just go like this when you're playing this, and you're instead playing a game called Mask of Eternity, this game is pretty good. So as a action adventure game, I quite enjoyed this one. The platforming I thought was, sure, it was rough in spots, but for a late 90s game, the platforming and exploration is fine. The combat was also fine. The puzzles and writing I thought was pretty good. Certainly better than King's Quest VII, let's say. Let's see. And yeah, considering like the scope of the game and everything that this is kind of Roberta Williams' swan song at the time. I'm pretty sure that she just kind of straight up retired from game development after this one. And it was probably this team's first real attempt at a game like this. Like typically for Sierra, this type of game would have been more like Quest for Glory. Like if this game was called Quest for Glory Mask of Eternity and just they swapped out King Graham for some Quest for Glory stuff, it would have been also just as great. And if they just straight up removed King Graham and Daventry from it and just released it as its own thing, it would still stand up as a pretty damn good action adventure game as is. I enjoyed most of my playthrough of this. Like it certainly was frustrating trying to find that thing at the start of the ice world. But for the most part, the rest of the game is pretty straightforward. And yeah, assuming you want to jump through the hoops of trying to get this game running on modern systems, which isn't that easy, but it can be done. I'd say this one's actually worth the play, as long as you're going into it expecting an action adventure and not a straight up adventure game. Then you'll probably be disappointed with the result. But as long as you know that, hey, this is an action adventure game, then you'll probably have a good time with it. And so I'm pretty sure I gave King's Quest VI a 5 out of 5 for great. This one I don't think is better than 6. Just even though they're different genres, given the choice, I'd probably still play 6. But this to me is probably the second best King's Quest game in the Sierra King's Quest series. And man, I'm really torn here. But yeah, so this is a low 5, but this is a 5 to me. Coming into this, I was totally expecting this game to be just trashy garbage down there from everything that I've heard about it, and like all the hype and like, oh man, this game sucks, don't even bother with it. Like, this game's really good. Holy shit. Would have never known. Like, I've had this sitting on my shelf for 20 years and just never bothered with it because I could never get it to run on any of my systems I ever had throughout the years. And as it turns out, King's Quest Mask of Eternity, great game. I'd have never guessed. Would have never guessed. All right.